I think we'll all agree if there's one thing that we've learned about His Majesty the King, King Charles III, is that he's very fastidious, likes things done a certain way, gets kind of angry if the pen doesn't work, and more importantly, he's got manners. You know, when that person failed, of course, to assist the Queen, Queen Camilla, with her raincoat at that recent event, you can understand why he got a little bit miffed. I totally got it. So you can understand the reason behind this particular story, because of course it's all around the internet right now that simply, once again, the two ex-royals known as the Sussexes, have they truly been booted out of Balmoral? As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. As ever, thank you so much for your time today. Lovely view, isn't it, behind me? I know I say this, but it's just wonderful. I love these places. History literally on your fingertips, isn't it? History, of course, because as I like to share these particular events, on this day, this happened. Yes, as many people know, we recently unveiled the very first Royal Mail box with the cipher of His Majesty the King on. But in 1784, the very first commissioned Royal Mail train departed from Bristol all the way up to London. Great fanfare as well. As you can imagine, you know, people couldn't really believe how quickly then people could receive mail. Remember, the stagecoaches are out, the railways are now pushing in. Of course, it's like everything, isn't it? Everything moves on, and we are literally just part of that moment. Nobody could have foreseen airdrop, email, could they? Yes. Telex, fax, making you feel old now. All of those things can sound to the dustbin. A bit like me if I don't get on with this. I know, I can feel it. Back as ever is a royal story of the day. Yes, it's this time of year that, of course, His Majesty the King, alongside other senior members of the British monarchy, depart for their summer holidays. A lot of people ask me, Neil, why do they continually go to Balmoral? Simply, they own that particular property, and more importantly, you know, they feel very secure there. It's a wonderful place if you've ever been. A beautiful area of Scotland, as is, of course, Scotland on the whole. I think it's marvellous when you get up there. You feel like you're in a totally different world. Edinburgh, definitely worth a visit. But truly, have Harry and Meghan been booted out of Balmoral? Well, the true story, despite whatever their spin doctors want to say, is simply this. No, they are invited, but what's happened is this, and I take you right back to the beginning of this video. You see, His Majesty the King is a stickler. He likes things in place, likes to know what he's going to be doing at that certain point on that certain day, you understand. And now, of course, for people like Harry and Meghan who can't decide when they want to go, if they want to go, when they want to go, how long they want to stay for, he's not having it. He's literally just pulled the carpet away. Now, this is really infuriated, as one can imagine, particularly Prince Harry. He feels, of course, that he should be, well, whenever they're ready. They're far more important than him. Absolutely. It's only his father who's running, of course, a major company, the firm as we like to call it. And that truly is the real reason what's happened, because previously Her Majesty the Queen was a little bit more, shall we say, stretchy with things. You know, she was always grateful that people found the time to come along and visit her. And, you know, His Majesty the King has got some wonderful guests coming up, as well as people from his own close family. They go there for a few days, discuss the forthcoming year, and then move on to whatever they want to do next, as William and Catherine will do. But it's interesting, isn't it, the way the media, particularly the Sussex media, like to spin it as if they've been booted out. There was always an invitation, but when you get an invitation, it's polite manners to respond. And that's something that seemingly escapes both Harry and Meghan time and time again. As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Do you think it's gracious of him to invite them? Would you invite them? And more importantly, have you ever been to Balmoral? I'd love to know. Have you seen, or did you go on the recent tour? Wonderful place. Neil Shaw, Lambeth Palace, London.